The first step of the building process is creating the coin holders. So you'll cut out 4 pieces of cardboard that are 3 inches tall and coin diameter wide. So the general idea is to create a box where only one coin can sit on the bottom at a time. Then you'll hot glue them together to form a rectangular prism, and then you'll repeat this process 3 more times so that you have 4 complete boxes when finished. Step 2 is building the coin dispenser mechanism. Using your cardboard, cut out 4 rectangles that are 2.5 inches tall by 1 inch wide. These will be piece 1. Next, cut out a shape like the one in the picture that is 4 inches wide at the bottom and 5 inches tall at the tallest point. Make sure to keep the shorter sides about 4.5 inches tall. This will be piece 2. Repeat the previous steps to make 4 of these total. Using this picture as a reference, hot glue the side of piece 2 to the middle of piece 1. Once that has dried, hot glue the coin holder from the previous step to the side of piece 1 and bottom of piece 2. Feel free to label the pieces physically to make this easier to assemble.
Step 3 is building the coin dispenser mechanism again. Next, cut out a section of the cardboard in piece 2 from the previous step, and then cut out a piece of cardboard about 1 inch tall and 1/2 inch wide and attach it to piece 2. Using hot glue. Next, create a square about 2 by 2 inches using a thinner material than cardboard. We use the cardboard from soda boxes. You will then hot glue your servo motor to this 2 by 2 piece so that when the servo motor spins, the cardboard can knock the coins out of the slot. Beneath this piece will be another piece of cardboard that has a cutout for the servo motor. You will then hot glue the servo motor into this cutout as seen in the third image. Essentially, you are creating a sandwich of cardboard in which the coins and servo motor sit so that when the servo motor moves, it slides the coins out of the slot so they can drop in the container you will build later. Repeat this process for all 4 coin dispenser mechanisms.
Step 4 is building the box. Next, we created the box that holds the coin dispensing mechanisms. The box is 15 by 15 by 15 inches big, so each piece of cardboard you use to make it will be 15 by 15 inches in size. The back piece and 2 sides will be 15 by 15 pieces of cardboard. The front piece is where the LCD and buttons will be attached. Using the first 2 images as a reference, you will need to cut out a rectangle for the LCD screen to fit in, and then 5 squares below that evenly spaced for the button to fit in. At the bottom of the front piece, include a cutout for a tray to slide into. You will hot glue all 4 of these pieces together to create the outer sides of your box. Once you have finished that, you move on to step 5, building.
In step 5, you're attaching your Arduino and breadboard. Begin by using hot glue to attach your breadboard and Arduino to the box, but make sure that your Arduino is fully screwed into the black stand that comes in the SparkFun kit, as well as your breadboard being stuck down securely. Before gluing it down, make sure that it is close enough to your LCD cutout that you can fit the screen into the hole as seen in the image above. Next, you will add the buttons so that they fit through the cutouts, with the button for the quarters on the far left and decreasing coin values as you move to the right. The final button on the right should be the buttons that dispenses the coins.
Step 5, building the tray and part of the coin slide. In this step, you will create the tray that the coins fall into. This tray will be a continuous piece that is connected to part of the slide that the coins will move down to end up into the tray. The image above will likely be the most help when it comes to the shape of this piece, but you will need the tray to be the same width as the rectangle you cut out earlier. On the tray part at the bottom, create 2 flaps on the sides that can be folded up to create walls. Then on the back side of the tray, you'll be creating a shape that funnels inward as it gets closer to the tray. Next, you will cut out a piece of cardboard to be the front wall of the tray. Finally, hot glue all the walls together at the edges to form the walls of your tray.
In step 7, we'll be building the inside of the box. Taking the piece from the last step, slide it under your box so that the tray sticks out the front of the rectangular hole at the bottom of the box. Then hot glue the end of the funnel to the back half of your cardboard box to create a slide that the coins can move down. Next, add a 15 by 15 inch piece of cardboard to the bottom of the box that serves as your floor using hot glue. You will then create 2 triangular pieces and 2 rectangular pieces the length of the box. The triangular pieces will be hot glued vertically along the initial slide piece to create a level surface to glue the rectangular pieces to. Once the triangular pieces are glued down, attach the rectangular pieces at an angle as shown in the photo so that the side attached to the box is higher up than the side attached to the triangular piece. This will allow the coins to slide down the rectangular pieces and onto the slide when they are dispensed.
Step 8. Attaching the coin dispenser mechanisms. Using the image from above, you will then attach all 4 of the coin dispenser mechanisms that were finished in Step 3 onto the sides of the box. You will hot glue the side of the mechanism that contains the servo motor to the wall of the box, keeping the side that contains the coins on the inside of the box as much as possible. Tip: make sure that the cardboard on the servo motor can fully rotate to push the coins out without hitting the wall before you hot glue it down to the wall, or it will be much harder to fix after the fact. Attach 2 coin mechanisms on each wall of the box, making sure that the wires for the servo motors can still reach the breadboard attached to the front wall.
As seen in the image from Step 7, you can add a battery pack as your power source, or you can just use a cord, but you'll have to make sure that it can reach into your box to connect. Step 10 is the finishing touches. Lastly, you'll create a lid on the box using a 15 by 15 piece of cardboard, but do not fully glue this piece down or you'll be unable to refill your coin holders. You can also decorate your box however you like, but we chose to decorate it with Christmas wrapping paper and add a message that said Happy Holidays on the LCD when dispensing the coins. And you can edit this in the code to add a different message of your choosing if you would like.